Alright, we're in Escalante, Utah, and we are getting packed for a bikepacking trip tomorrow. We've got a Thanksgiving dinner that we're going to be picking up here because today is Thanksgiving.
Now these two boys set off on a journey in the Utah desert without doing their proper research. That's pretty normal for these two fellas. Like they say, if you're going to be dumb, you better be tough. And these two seem to think they're pretty tough. Now Rob chose this first route, a 160 miler called the Grand Staircase Loop.
Before I shut this door, do you have to poop?
With their steeds packed, the boys left the comfort of the Circle D Motel in Escalante, Utah behind to begin the drive to the start of their adventure.
Gets a little chilly in the desert, huh, Parker?
24. Yeah. Was that 8 degrees below freezing? Woo!
Now these two don't know much. One thing they did know is it was going to be colder than the hinges of hell in that canyon.
I'm hoping for negative. I want it to go to negative. I want to see that thing -1.
Careful what you wish for, big boy. That wish may actually come true.
9 degrees.
Now these two ain't no namby-pambies, but they don't spend much time in 9-degree weather. This cold had them more nervous than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. After too long packing, it was time to make hay while the sun shines. These boys were finally off riding bicycles. Things start to heat up pretty quickly in the desert when the sun comes out. So even after an hour of riding, we're already pulling off layers.
Rob, what the hell are you wearing,
You like
man?
that?
Huh?
Like that look? People call me the Desert Fox.
Who calls you that?
Everybody. Everybody.
Uh-huh.
Put it in the comment section. Show them.
Yep, okay.
Desert Fox.
The plan for the day was to make it to Lake Powell. We each carried about 6 liters of water. The thinking was, we get water at the lake, or we camped. That was the goal anyway.
Big hills coming up?
Yeah, there's a couple big ones. That'll be alright.
Well, I'd be alright. You've seen how I've been struggling.
You've been struggling. You're going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine.
Okay.
Because the beauty of this ride, I mean, the beauty of it is if you have enough water, you just stop anywhere. It's spectacular. You can just like, nope, I'm done. We're going to camp here. And I'd be fine with that anywhere. Man, I mean, what a great day, great ride. The scenery is just out of this world, man. Awesome. Yeah, so no struggles. We're chilling. It's just a bike ride. It's a freaking bike ride.
Well, it's about 3 o'clock. We've gone 40 miles, 4,300 feet of gain. What do you think, Parker?
Yeah, it was kind of hard. A lot of little short, like hard climbs. Lots of them.
Yeah.
It looks like it's pretty flat or downhill
Yeah.
to the lake, huh?
I think we'll have a little, it's going to be flat and then we got a little bump and then it'll be downhill, so.
Towards the end of day one, we'd reached the infamous Kelly Grade in the Burning Hills. Kelly Grade is a gnarly road that ascends over 1,000 feet to the top of the plateau. A sign at the bottom indicated that the road was named after a man called Don Kelly, and local lore claims that no one else was brave or skilled enough to create the road, so Kelly got in his grader, he did it himself. This descent was one of the highlights of the route for me. At the bottom of the hill, you leave Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument and move into Glen Canyon National Recreation Area. And this is where we actually ended up camping. No Lake Powell. We were too knackered.
That was like the hardest thing I've done all day.
So now here we are. We're just outside of the Grand Staircase Escalante
National Monument.
National Monument. So you can't go off-road with your bicycles or your cars. So we went just outside the park into the recreation area. So we camped here for the night. Got a beautiful spot to sit up and watch the stars and drink some wine, and then tonight we're gonna cuddle.
It's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be so cold.
I don't think it's gonna be as cold as last night.
Oh my God! It was 9 degrees this morning. We started 9.
Yeah.
It was freezing. So I don't think it's gonna be as cold tonight.
Yeah.
Praise baby Jesus.
But the end of today's riding was awesome. Like coming down through the canyon,
Yeah,
it was phenomenal.
that was.
Best part of the ride today.
The sunset that evening was amazing. The sandstone walls towered among the pink and purple hues of a wonderfully textured sky. We ate dinner and froze our asses off watching braver souls navigate Kelly Grade in giant vehicles in the darkness.
That was the best hill of the day.
No, it wasn't.
What?
Oh, it was terrifying. The best hill of the day was a really steep one we went up.
No.
On morning 2, we woke up to a beautiful sunrise. The temperatures that night were reasonable. Even still, with warmer temperatures, we'd still have frozen toes for the first few hours of the morning. It was like that every day of the trip.
All right, we're all packed up. It's 8 o'clock. What's the plan today, Parker?
We're gonna go for a bike ride.
Yeah? Gonna skip Lake Powell since that's just gonna be out of our way. Hit Big Water. See if we can get some more water there. And then ride until we want to set up camp.
Sounds like a plan.
We were aiming for the visitor center in Big Water with hopes of a running spigot to refill our waning water supply.
You know what sucks?
Yeah.
That sucks. No bueno.
Lots of gear malfunctioning
At least we're not in the desert.
Are you gonna go poop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, cut.
All right, just about to leave the Big Water Ranger Station. Shout out to Nettie and Kelly for filling up our water and being awesome. What did I say?
Ranger Station.
Visitor Center. Shout out to Kelly and Nettie for filling up our water. And now apparently there's going to be some pain in our lives.
Yeah. Well, we did learn all about dinosaurs and where they came from.
Oh, from that crazy guy?
Yeah, he was psycho. Desert fox.
The sandy section after Big Water is kind of brutal.
Here's some
Luckily,
sand
it isn't that long.
trail telling me I've got to push my bike. You know, I don't push a bike, hike a bike that often. Today's the day.
Today is the day.
Ooh.
Oh, it'd be so hard to ride up all this.
This hill just got renamed to Whiner's Hill. I've never whined so much going up a hill in my life.
Things eventually flatten out and lead to really pleasant riding in Cottonwood Canyon. Our goal for day 2 would be to camp either along Cottonwood Canyon, or, if we had it in us, make it all the way to Grosvenor's Arch. Early in the day, that seemed like a reasonable plan. However, as we pressed on, my legs would begin to disagree. The ride through the canyon was great. Lots of interesting rock formations and pretty much all flat. We found a turnoff with a nice campsite, had a fire ring and some wood, so we elected to stay there rather than pushing on to Grosvenor's Arch. And it turned out this was the right call. It was a terrific campsite, and we wouldn't have made it to the Arch until dark.
We haven't got anywhere yet. We gotta get to the car.
Anywhere? What? This is it.
For me, this was one of those wonderful times in life where you're exactly where you want to be, doing what you want to be doing, and you're present enough to recognize it.
Alright, it's day 3. Is it day 3? It's day 3. And it's about 5:30 in the morning.
It's a little chilly. I gotta make some coffee. Oh no. This froze. It's all froze. No bueno.
Morning 3 was colder than the previous night. We opted to get an earlier start just to ensure that we'd make it back to the car at a reasonable time. We knew that the last day was going to be the hardest. This meant we started riding in the dark.
So we're just grinding up this hill. Probably like, I don't know, 15% in spots. And right in the middle of the hill out of nowhere. Soft dirt. Chris springs a leak. No good. No good. Oh, we gotta go up the top and plug it. Oh, damn it, Jim.
I'm like, is this made for bikes or cars?
Okay. Let's pray to baby Jesus that holds.
It did. And before long, we were at Grosvenor's Arch, where we met some fellow bikepackers. We chatted, they gave us some water, we wished them luck, and we kept moving.
I think we should go this way.
Rob, the route goes this way.
No, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way.
No, Parker,
No.
Death Ridge, bro.
No Death Ridge. No Death Ridge.
The hell are you so happy about?
I am so happy we're going to go up this hill.
Why?
Because you're going to feel so much pain. I'm probably going to feel more pain, but you're going to be in so much pain, and that just makes me happy. I'm going to smile all the way up Death Ridge.
As the name implies, Death Ridge was not exactly pleasant, though there was no deaths. The riding's tough, though. It's steep and hard to get traction. But I like having hard sections like this on all of my rides. It's good to be humbled every now and then.
The tough times never last. Sooner or later, your road's going to smooth out. It's going to be a gradual descent and a cool breeze. Right now we are on Death Ridge, and it is not that way. It's very hard. Very hard, one after another of these.
Yeah.
Whew.
And it's like this rolling rock.
It's just river rock.
Yeah.
It's just you can't ride in it, just spin out. So we're gonna get through this together.
Oh, yeah, we got this.
Oh,
That was a butt kicker.
that was.
Oh,
Oh man.
I think it should be cruising from here, though. I think.
Does look pretty smooth though.
Yeah.
I think we got this.
From here on out, it actually was smooth sailing. A big descent led us all the way back to the car.
Grand staircase Escalante. Oh, wow. Oh. Man, that's vibrating. I think a beer will help.
Well, hot damn. These two boys pulled it off.
Cheers.
They didn't make it look easy. It sure looks like they had a fine adventure. It's time to get a move on, because this rodeo ain't over. Not by a long shot.